And Alex, guess what? The courts wouldn't let us play that tape to the jury. They let this guy testify against me and said that that tape had absolutely nothing to do with his testimony.
Him saying we're dealing drugs to the N-words.
Right. And don't nobody care about him. And that he didn't like him. Because I never heard the tape because the judge wouldn't let us play the tape in court.
Well, for 150 years, it's been on record that the prostitution, the gambling, the drug dealing is allowed in the poor areas, especially the black areas. We'll be right back.
Our economy is in great distress. The financial dominoes can fall at any time. It's time to stop hoping it doesn't happen and prepare just in case it does. You have auto and home insurance. Why wouldn't you have food insurance? Are you prepared to feed your family long term? Because it might take years to recover. As the adult, it's your responsibility to feed your family, especially during rough times. SurvivalistSeeds.com is offering a package that will give you a 3-acre heirloom vegetable garden anywhere. 50 heirloom varieties, 8,000 vegetable seeds, over 5 pounds of healthy food. Don't be fooled by marketing companies disguised as patriots. SurvivalistSeeds.com is owned by Big John Lipscomb, host of Don't Tread on Me radio show.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
AirandAqua.com is your one-stop shop for some of the most affordable air and water purification systems available on the market today. AirandAqua.com knows exactly what doesn't belong in our air and our water, and they know exactly how to help you rid your home or office of these harmful toxins. Did you know that your skin actually absorbs more chlorine while you shower than from the water you drink? AirandAqua.com can help you eliminate dangerous chlorine from your water. AirandAqua.com carries atmospheric water generators, glass water bottles, chlorine-reducing shower filters, air purifiers, water ionizers, filters that remove up to 95% of the fluoride in your water, whole house water purification systems, solar-powered lawn and garden products, water testing kits, and more. Visit AirandAqua.com. That's Air and AQUA Aqua.com. Or call 1-866-380-2782. That's 1-866-380-2782. AirandAqua.com. Purify your life.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like.
In 2 years of his career as one of the biggest drug dealers in U.S. history, Ricky Ross made $500 million, or $500 million conservatively went through his hands. And he was just one of the larger conduits to put it on the street. They only bust the middle-size and small drug dealers. 80+% of illegal drug users only use marijuana. If you decriminalize that, it wounds their phony drug war that the drug cartels controlled by our government are taking over the planet with. If you decriminalize, you shut off the CIA's main funding mechanism and the fake war they're using to take over America. Your comments on that, Ricky Ross?
I got like 10 more minutes. Ricky Ross?
He's got guys talking to him in the background. Ricky.
Yeah.
What would it do to the CIA if we decriminalize drugs?
Oh, man, it would take a big bite out of their budget. You know, they couldn't no longer raise funds that Congress and the rest of the country knows about. You know, with illegal drugs, they can get money that's non-traceable. You know, nobody knows where it comes from, and nobody knows that this person was paid off or that person was paid off. You know, it's just free money.
3 weeks ago, Ron Paul gave a speech documenting that the CIA has had a coup in America and already runs our country.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I believe that's probably true. I mean, because the people are not standing up, you know, and until the people take charge, you know, somebody's going to run it. And, you know, the people with money, you know, that's what they want money for, to run
But
things.
it's so obvious that criminal elements in government made drugs illegal because their alcohol prohibition had ended, and they wanted a new black market to take over with.
I agree. I totally agree with that. And drugs was a perfect venue for that.
And we're now 70-plus years into the drug war, and the bigger the drug war gets, Ricky, the more drugs we got on the street. Why is that?
Well, I mean, it's like this here, Alex. There's no way that they can win this drug war. Drugs, if somebody wants to get high, Alex, they're going to get high. You know, a guy OD'd when I was in the hole at a maximum security prison. A guy OD'd in the hole. He's in a cell by himself, no other inmate contact. How did this happen? How could he be in the hole and OD'd?
The jail guards are selling him the drugs.
Exactly. Somebody's going to get it to him. And usually it's the people of authority.
Which is why they want to keep it illegal. And they want to get 50% of kids, according to the New Freedom Initiative, on Prozac and Ritalin, which are even more dangerous than other narcotics.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I mean,
and a lot of those drugs, and it's been proven, too, that children who take those drugs at an early age will be more susceptible to becoming addicted to things like crystal meth, cocaine, crack, and on and on.
Well, it's so obvious. And the government is a bunch of drug-dealing crooks who want to make us all drug addicts. The only thing we can do is decriminalize now. Look at Mexico collapsing, Ricky Ross, because of the drug war.
Exactly. And the drug lords run the country because they have all the money. They're draining all the money out of the economy. And the same thing is happening here in America. I mean, the people, the black market is killing us all the way around.
That's how the British brought down China, was bringing drugs in.
Yeah, nobody wins from a drug war. I'm totally convinced of that. There's no way that anybody wins except the authorities.
The bankers.
And the bankers. So
which are the authority?
They're going to continue to push this makeshift war on us and keep stealing the money out of our education system and all the other places that needs money. They're going to continue to rob them.
Ricky, fire out your website for folks, and we're coming back with 5 final minutes with you. Give folks your website, Ricky. Is Freeway Enterprise the only one to go to?
www.freewayenterprise.com. Go and check it out.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of a tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate, view comparable homes, and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the orange HomeGain gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com, your real estate connection.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
FreewayEnterprises.com, FreewayEnterprise.com. Ricky Ross is our guest. We'll put his website up on screen for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers, so when they're on the web, they'll know the bona fide Ricky Ross website. Really is a pop legend. And we just appreciate that he's here with us fighting the New World Order, exposing the